Last time on Pantheon City.
Yeah, the Athenian aces, I think, something like that. What do you mean they're dead? You find what looks to be a piece of thick string. The kind of thing that might be used, say, on a very large butterfly net.
You know how we all have like a very powerful connection to like a deity, like a god?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mine's back here dying right now, so yeah, I don't know how to deal with that.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Pantheon City. I'm your humble dungeon master, Joan. Joining me today are our hopeful heroes. Say hello, hopeful heroes.
Hello.
I am a hopeful hero.
When we last left our heroes, they were in Larbb's Grotto in Pan Park. As Mr. Biz finally manages to get through the bushes with his men, finally finding where Larbb's camp has been. And the men with him are wearing the mark of Dante's circle. So we're just going to go on over to our battle map now that that's all been set up.
Ooh, pretty.
Cool. And I definitely remembered to roll initiative for everybody here. So in the meantime, what are your reactions to these fellows coming charging through the brush?
Oh, Marvin's a handsome boy, I can tell you that much. Look at his token.
Lucian's
Surprise?
just going to accuse. Lucian's going to say, Marvin, you killed 3 esports members.
Yo, he's...
Larbb? Is this the dude
Larbb-
who's messing with the park?
Larbb is just like straight-haired razorback status, like physically snarling, although still in human form. Dead-eyed, locked with Marvin. This is him.
This is the landlord fella, huh?
Do I have a chance to cast a preparatory spell before, or?
No, you will not. We are jumping straight into initiative.
Sounds good.
Excuse me. Just one more here. Okay. Finally, I get a decent one.
Marvin, can we do this like a different day or something? Doesn't really work out with my schedule right now. I'm hanging out with my friends. Can you just leave?
Look, I don't... Why would I care about your schedule? I want you out. I want you gone. I want you so far away from here that I can finally build my park, my strip mall, and it'll be great, and I won't have to deal with you anymore.
Mr.
For the first
Mr.
time,
Biz,
Marvin, we
that's-
actually agree on something. I don't want you here either.
Mr. Biz, you must have some sort of misunderstanding. This is a public park. You have no authority to be, excavating. Kicking people out of this place.
Currently,
It
is currently a public park, but that won't last long, especially not with him out of the way.
Also, did you say this guy murdered people?
Wait,
yes,
murder?
I was gonna. Well, unless he was framed, or he was an accomplice in the murder, or something. I found.
I didn't kill anyone.
Is he lying?
Good question.
Make me an insight check.
Yes! Finally! I'm
Make me
so
an insight
excited.
check.
Oh,
Okay.
Lucian gets to make an insight check. He's terrible.
Oh yeah, you're good at this, aren't you?
D20. It's a D20 plus insight is a plus 9. So a 20, a 22.
Okay. I'm not worried. As far as you can tell, he's telling the truth.
Okay, well that colors things right now. We'll deal with this after we're done stopping you from killing us. And I put the little bottle away.
I don't want. Forget it. I'm just trying to capture the messy one.
What are all the gangsters for then?
They're extra muscle to help me capture him. All the gangsters kind of look at each other and like, I mean, we're here and all, but we're interested in him. And they all point behind all of you to the fallen body of Pan.
Lucian, I think it might be time to protect Pan and shut up.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, we're going to start initiative. All right. This will be the first time I think I've used a spellcaster against you other than Hades himself. This will be fun.
Ooh.
Let's see what we can do. I've got the perfect spell to start this off. So this fellow in the back here, he begins waving his hands, casting a great
Wait, what you doing?
sphere,
No.
sphere of flame.
No,
What do you mean?
no.
No. A great sphere of flame. We're going to center that sphere.
Really?
Really, we're going to start this way. This is the first time I've ever gotten to cast this spell against players.
This is
So,
amazing.
ladies and gentlemen, I would like to cast Fireball. So this is
Oh,
going
no.
to be a 20-foot radius sphere. We're going to set it right. I think that's 20 feet. 20 feet. I'm gonna cinch a couple of these guys. Maybe I'll step back a little bit. That still gets everybody. Yeah, that still gets everybody. So I would like everybody to make me a dexterity
Yikes.
saving throw.
No one has counterspell, do they? That'd be nice.
Nope.
We're too
Sorry.
low.
Oh, right, I have
Oh,
Echo
no!
as a reaction.
Wait,
I'm not going to use it right now.
All right. Whew. And it gets advantage because they are a satyr.
Ooh.
Cool.
Is that because we're in a
so
forest?
Let's see.
No, it's an advantage against magic.
Oh, cool.
oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's neat.
I did not mean
Wait.
to have my sound on.
Lucian's dead.
Okay. So, we're just gonna mute that little button real quick. And, so that's... So, which of you folks didn't beat a 14? That would be Dr. Levine and Lucian.
Oh no.
What was this blind start to
Squishy's
the fight?
character.
Oh no!
All right. Let me get some dice
Good
out.
luck, guys.
This
Get the
is how
handful
we
of dice
die the
going.
first round.
I sure hope he's not upcasting it.
No, this is just a normal fireball.
Just a
4,
normal
5, 6, 7, 8.
like
Just,
8d10
you know,
fireball.
everyone loves a fireball. This is the best
And
way to
they're
start
all
combat.
one.
Fireball solves all your problems. It doesn't matter if you're the dungeon master or the player. Fireball solves all your problems. Let's see what we got here. That's... All right. Those of you who failed the saving throw will take 36 points of damage. Fire
Whoa.
Down.
Seriously?
I am also down.
Seriously.
Yeah, we're down.
Those of you who passed your saving throws take half.
Okay.
Oh.
So, 18?
Oh, wait!
I think so, yes.
Hold up. I'm going to
Anyway.
cast, as a reaction, Lucian's going to cast Absorb Elements.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, nice.
On with fire. Okay!
So you only take
yeah,
half.
so I take half, so I'm not down. Yeah!
Cool.
Wow.
This spellcaster dude, like, he did his job, so he's just gonna kick back and let the rest of you suffer. And I can't believe it, but now here comes the melee minions to
We rolled
finish you
so
off.
bad on our initiative.
Yeah.
I
So
can't
much for
believe Andy
counters.
is first at a 10. At a 10 initiative. I'm going to attack him as he comes into my range.
Ah, that's right. You have a
Full
feature
arm.
for that.
Mhm.
Does a dirty 20 hit?
I'd say a dirty 20 hits. Roll that damage.
Would you be scared if you said
Hey!
It takes
Yes,
13
no.
points of damage as I swing this around.
13. Okay. I did not set this up properly, did I? There we go. Cool. I'm setting this up so I can see
Hey.
them.
You're getting a little close, buddy.
Yes, that's kind of the point. And now I can have you properly out of my way. Let's see. Minus 13. Jeez. Y'all are complaining about fireballs and then dropping numbers like that on attacks of opportunity. Okay. He pulls out what basically looks like some kind of beat stick. And he'll take a swing at you. See.
Let's go. Let's
Getting
go.
a 17. That's a miss on the first attack. He makes a second attack. Oh. That's going to be a nat 20. But y'all
Erwin,
are,
no, we need you.
y'all are wishing Erwin right now. All right. Really? Okay, you're lucky because you are only taking 4 points of bludgeoning damage. The first swing of the mace you managed to push it out of the way. The second one, though, he slips it through your guard, bashes you in the nose. Thankfully, you were prepared for it and were able to endure the blow pretty easily.
Jerk.
Cool. Next up. This guy's going to go after Larbb.
Well,
Just
good.
Just to get you out of the way. You're a problem.
I could be.
That's going to be a hit.
All right, hit me.
Larbb, you're going to take 6 points of bludgeoning damage from his first swing.
Yeah.
And the second one misses. So it's swings the back one. You managed to duck under the back swing.
I'll let you have one,
this
boy.
3, 4, 5, 6. Starts walking
no.
around the group. Okay. He's going to step up here with Larbb. That's going to give him his pack tactics, so this will be advantage.
Whoa, they're packing on me.
Uh-oh.
Yee.
It's okay, Larbb. We got this.
Plus bonuses to hit. That's barely a hit.
Give me the damage.
You're going to take another 6 points of damage from that first hit.
Song's a banger, by the way.
Yeah.
This is a good
It
song.
absolutely is.
Good.
Second one is also going to be a hit for 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Wow.
Kid gloves are off, everybody. This DM's coming for you.
Let's make this
Oh, boy.
fun.
All right, and with that, Andromeda, it's now your turn.
Oh boy. All right. Let me see. I think that Andy is first going to. Yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna move here. And then I am going to thunder step on these guys.
Thunder.
So everybody in a 10-foot radius. So that would be both of these guys. You know what? Actually, I bet I can get all three of them. Yeah.
And Larbb will take it.
Does Larbb get it then? Shoot.
Hit me.
All right. Well, I don't
Hit
want
me,
to get.
baby.
You want to get it? All right.
I don't know.
All right.
Let's do it.
You could always
Oh boy.
risk an attack of opportunity by stepping 5 feet to the south and then casting.
Yeah, but I'm teleporting
true.
anyways. So, anyways, I'm
Just
just
hit
gonna
me.
use it. Yeah. All right. We'll do it. Cool. So these guys need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Can do.
Oh,
What's the
sorry,
DC?
Constitution. It's a con save.
Constitution.
DC
Oh,
15.
good for Larbb.
Okay, that's fine.
Larbb,
Everybody's-
No.
That's for Larbb.
Let's see. We got failed on the first one. It's Constitution. Failed on the second
Wait,
one.
wait. You know what? Actually,
Third one passes.
I can bring one person with me. Can I bring Larbb with me?
Does it specify that you have to be like touching them?
One willing creature. The creature must have been within 5 feet of you when you cast the spell. So yeah, I don't want to
so
hurt
no,
anybody
you
else.
can't
So
take
it's all
Larbb
good.
with you.
What if you counter rotate back
Dang.
to the other side of the guy and then move next to me and then do it?
I want to hit Lucian though.
Yeah,
Oh,
It's all
Lucian.
good. We'll just do
Swish.
this. So it's going to be 15 damage to anybody who failed.
Nice.
Cool. And then 7 to the 2 who passed. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I am
Oh
going
god,
to
Larb's
step
HP is low.
over here.
It's fine.
Larbb is
it's
feeling it.
fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Marvin Biz's turn though is coming.
And
He's gonna come
now
for you
I
now.
am going to take 2 attacks on this one that is coming after Juniper, or at least coming this way.
All right.
Does a 14 hit?
Double checking my notes here. A 14 does hit. Roll damage.
All right, that guy takes first 12, and then here comes my second attack. That's going to hit as well for another 5 points of damage, so 17 total.
17 total. Very nice. All right. Yeah. So you loop around the back, Andromeda, with a burst of speed, your body kind of like vanishes from the spot before any of these guys can react. The shockwave crashes into Larbb and these thugs, and you kind of like blur like this anime style instantaneous movement over to this guy. Slip up behind you, nothing personal, kid. Cut into him.
Andy, that was sick. I usually don't say things like that. That was radical, man.
It really hurt, but like that was really cool.
You're
Lucian,
muted.
I used that word right.
These like tendrils of like silver
Clayton.
circles just like
Clayton, you're muted.
spin away. I don't think I am.
I
Not
can
anymore.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys see these like spinning circles of silver just like fly out around as they teleport away. And that is my turn.
That's so cool.
Heck of a turn. All right, Larbb, your hated ex-business rival is here to capture you, and it is now your turn in initiative.
Please get some hit points.
Yeah, of course. That was totally the plan. But first, Larbb is going to get down on all fours, lift his head up, and howl to the moon. Oh! And you see, like, coalesced energy from just around. Nature coalesces into two shapes of direwolves nearby Larbb as he casts Conjure Animals.
Yeah.
Let's make sure I actually have some wolves to work with here.
You can put too many Cerebuses if you want.
Yes, I do in fact have a couple of wolf tokens. Where do you want them?
I want one to my... Was someone saying something?
Oh yeah, could I suggest I want to do something next turn? I don't want to hurt your wolves. Could you put them next to me?
Like
there.
right next to you?
I don't want to hit your wolves.
That's okay. You can hit the wolves.
Okay, cool.
So one to my left,
One
or
to
I
your
guess
left.
one to Larb's. Yeah, there precisely, and then one under the log. I don't know how to ping in this system.
One
That
under
one, yep.
the log.
Perfect.
Cool.
And then still in all fours, as a bonus action, he will wild shape into a polar bear.
Hey.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Doesn't that change your size to large?
I don't know. Is it? Am I a large man or a creature?
I'm pretty sure polar bears are large.
Yeah, they are.
Make me large.
So we're gonna make you large.
Everyone-
So Larbb summons these wolves to the battlefield. They come like bounding out of the bushes as if they were always there, just waiting to be called upon. Larbb, with that howl, suddenly his body ripples with muscle and white fur as he expands. Lucian is actually pushed back a little as his body expands
getting big.
into
I'm gonna roll initiative for the
Hey!
into a polar bear.
Big Larbb. Here's the initiative for the wolves. They have a +2 modifier, so they got 12 initiative and go on the same turn. So that means they skip their turn this turn because they go before me.
Okay, cool. They'll just go on your initiative. Good to know. Anything else for your turn?
No, let me just fix my HP points real quick. It says to do the average. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit and do the big move. And I add. I should not have done the big move. Should always do the average. Add 15 to that. So I'm at 41 now.
That's not bad.
That
Nah,
was
it's not
almost a
bad.
perfectly average roll. You were just one
It is.
off.
It's
Yeah,
just
it was-
a little under average.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and that will be Mr. Big Larb's turn.
Cool. As this polar bear like rises up over the crowd, all the thugs start looking at each other and like, wait a minute, you didn't say anything about this guy being able to turn into a polar bear. You said he was like into like park animals, like small things like squirrels and birds and stuff. He is. That is what he's doing. I don't know how. Did he go to the zoo or something? How did he get enough money to go to the zoo? He's dirt poor.
Larbb just like cutely. Larbb takes a moment to cutely like rawr, and that's it.
Well, Marvin Biz is not intimidated by you. He's not.
Wow.
He's definitely not. But he is, however, at the current moment, unable to properly reach you. So what he's going to do is he's going to step up here, and he's going to expend a superiority die to come at you with a lunging attack.
That's so cool.
Ooh.
What is your armor class in bear form?
My bear form armor class, it's sitting at a ripe 12.
12. Okay.
I'm big.
Oh, that might still hit. Gotta remember these bonuses. You know, I spent more time preparing Marvin than any other character today, just because he's an important character. With his bonuses, that is going to be a hit.
Okay.
I can't wait to smack him over the head with my glaive.
I'm so excited.
All right. So Marvin, excuse me. Marvin takes this butterfly net he's got, and this thing is like clearly designed to be super sturdy. It's designed for catching people, and he swings it like a club to try and like bash you upside the head with it. You're gonna take, oh, I almost forgot the superiority die.
You gotta add that extra damage.
You're gonna take 15 points of damage as he swings and just clocks you upside the head with his butterfly net.
Wow, Marvin's proficient in butterfly net.
He's been using it for a very long time. Let's see. And then he makes his second. He has to. He can't reach Larbb with his second attack, but he does have some movement left. So he'll go over here, and he'll attack Tristan with his second attack.
Hey, hold on a second, buddy. I'm just your
sorry,
neighborhood.
I need you out of the way.
I would.
So he swings.
I would like to use.
He swings this. Yes.
I was gonna say I'm gonna use my reaction to attack him as well. Due to Sentinel.
That's true.
Yeah.
Sentinel. Go for
Finally.
That is a 15 to hit.
15 is not a hit, just barely.
Oh my gosh, this guy's a beefer! Alright, good to know.
Folks at home might have already figured out exactly what class he is. But already, he's going to take a swing at Lucian. I rolled the die already for the attack, so I won't roll it again. So Marvin takes this massively... Yes, sorry. Okay. Targeting Tristan. He takes this massive two-handed butterfly net, swings it down on Tristan. You barely manage to like parry it off to the side. You feel the weight of this thing. Like this is meant to capture and carry a man.
Jeez.
But you do manage to thankfully parry it aside.
Ooh.
I think this sort of situation could use some heavenly help. Wouldn't you guys agree? First, I'm going to use my bonus action to Healing Word on our downed professor. So let's throw that out real quick. Healing Word, and it will just be a level... You know what? I'll do a level... 2 Healing Word. Because she's at 1 HP, it'll do maximum healing. So that's just going to be so 8 plus 8 plus 4. 12. That's going to be 12 HP back to you, Juniper.
Nice.
Nice.
Hey, Larbb, can I mount you? Are you cool with that? I'm not gonna wait for an answer. I'm just gonna get on top of
you. Hear in your head, sure, I guess. Just don't make it weird.
And I'm gonna, as soon as I get on top of him, I'm gonna cast a new spell of mine, Spiritual Guardians.
You already cast Healing Word. You can't cast another leveled spell on your turn.
Oh shoot, you're right.
Dang,
you're right. I forgot about that. Thank you.
Tristan, are you gonna do anything up there, or?
I think I'm
I
just
mean-
gonna sit here like an idiot. No, I'm gonna.
You could, yeah.
I'm thinking. I guess I'm just going to.
The guy I hit's taking a lot of damage. You could hit him with a
Yeah,
cantrip. if you
I'm gonna
want.
point at
Yeah.
him and I'm gonna toll the dead on him. This dude.
That dude?
Yeah.
That's true. He
So
has, in fact, taken some damage.
It is a DC 15 Wisdom save.
He barely passes.
Okay, I don't know if it. Let me see. Does it do half damage? I think it does.
Here, we can show the spell description.
Oh, that's useful. Toll the dead.
Okay.
So it's going to be.
Target is missing any hit points. It instead takes 1d12.
Yeah, I
So
think it
you're
just does nothing.
upcasting it looks like, so...
No, yeah. Well, it's not
Yeah.
upcast. It's just because I'm a higher level. I think it just takes
Yeah,
nothing.
okay. Yeah, he takes nothing. You hear, like, the ringing of a
Rough.
death knell, but the guy's like, I'm still here. I'm fine. What's those creepy bells?
Just give me a second. I'm having some difficulty contacting my my father here, and I tap my necklace a little bit. I'm done. I'm gonna stay
Sure.
here.
All right, Lucian Van Dyke, you have been
Yes.
blown up seriously and are in a difficult spot. How are you going to respond to this explosion that's just hit you in the face?
So I'm going to use my Athena's Disciple Piety ability as a free action, which is once per long rest, you can request Athena to grant you knowledge, but a target should provide you with two of the following pieces of information of your choice. One of the target's ability scores of your choice, the target's maximum HP, the effects of one of the target's attacks of your choice, or resistances and vulnerabilities. So I want to know. I want to ask Athena. Hey Athena, how healthy is Marvin? How much HP does Marvin have? And then I want to ask, and how wise is he? I want to know his wisdom stat.
Nice.
Cool. Marvin's health and wisdom stat.
Amazing. Great
The
choice.
knowledge floods into your mind as if you were looking at a textbook of information with all sorts of stats. Marvin's
Delightful.
value of hit points is 52.
Cool.
And his wisdom score, I believe, was what you wanted, is 13.
Ooh.
Amazing.
Okay. Good to know. Okay, and then so Lucian with his bonus action is gonna tap his armor pack and just electrocute himself a little bit to get 3 temporary HP. Because currently Lucian does not have the infiltrator armor; he has the frontline like thunder armor. So he has the punchy armor, which is gonna be really fun in a second.
Nice.
So he has 3 temporary HP on top of everything now, just to heal up a little bit. And then he's gonna get on one knee and hold up his like arm catapult, and load up a water balloon full of a glowing liquid and fire it at these 4 people. As he casts Fairy Fire.
Ah, very good spell indeed.
Nice.
All
So
right.
they all need to make Dex saves.
Dexterity saving throws. Let's do Marvin first. Larbb, if you can roll for your wolf.
Yeah.
Marvin definitely fails.
Yes.
Now for the thugs.
The wolf got 15.
That passes actually. That's great.
Nice. Let's go.
Let's see. What's the DC again? 15?
15. Mm-hmm.
15. Second thug fails.
Yes.
Or the first thug fails. Second thug also fails. So all 3 fail.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's great. Perfect roll.
Incredible.
And and then Lucian is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. He's gonna go in front of Juniper, and then he'll end his turn there.
Cool. So what all does fairy fire do?
So fairy fire, each creature in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in a blue, green, or violet, it's definitely violet, light of your choice. Any creature in the area when the spell is cast is also outlined in light if it fails a dexterity saving throw. For the duration, objects and affected creatures shed dim light in a 10-foot radius. Any attack roll against the affected creature or object has advantage on if the attacker can see it.
And they can't stealth.
That's
So we know-
pretty nice. That's a
It
pretty
is,
nice
and
spell.
now we have advantage on all 3 of those goons, which is great.
All right. Geez, that's terrifying. Anything else for your turn? You're
Let's
good?
go.
That's it. I'm going to
Cool.
end my turn in front of Juniper.
Cool. Dr. Levine, your world is erupted in fire, and you suddenly find yourself getting back on your feet as Tristan's magic surrounds you and heals some of your wounds.
Yeah, so she's going to think, oh, great. They didn't kill all of the wizards. Wonderful. So at that point, she is going to recognize that this combat, especially lacking one of her other members, might be a wise opportunity to go get armor, so she's going to cast mage armor on herself.
That's a good start. That'll boost your armor class to 16, I believe.
Actually, I believe it's 15. I could be wrong though, so.
15?
It's
Yeah,
13
it's
plus
13
dex.
plus its dex. So
Okay.
that should be, yeah, it's 15. Yeah,
15.
and then
Okay.
I am going.
Goodness
Yep.
on my part.
Yep. And at that point, she is going to go ahead and go over by Pan. So, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, she's going to be right there, realizing she's truly a distance caster, and that's where she's going to end her turn.
All right. A wise choice. Because guess whose turn it is this time? No one is threatening him here in the back. So I think
Not yet.
what this mage here is going to do is he's just going to drop another fireball. Let's see. 20 feet, the targets here can still hit. Let's see. So he's going to hit his own guy. So I need everybody except for, I think, one of Larbb's wolves to make me another dexterity saving throw.
And I'm going to reaction counterspell this if I can.
The range on counterspell is...
Let me look
60
that
feet.
up.
It's 60
60
feet.
Okay, there's
60
no way that's
feet.
gonna. Oh,
You're,
okay.
It
you're
reaches-
in range.
Okay.
Okay. Counterspell automatically cancels spells, so I think second level or lower, right?
Let's see here.
I think it's third level, or it might be wrong.
I thought it was level of spell cast of counterspell. So like, if you
Yeah.
cast it third, it cancels third and lower.
The third level or lower, its spell fails and has no effect. If it's fourth level or higher, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. Why am I reading this? I could just put it in the chat.
Yeah, it's okay. I got it now. So you are
Awesome.
within range. So this mage raises his hand. This ball of flame erupts upwards as he hurls it towards your group. This flaming doom impending upon you. Dr. Levine, your eyes glow with your mark briefly as you see a whole bunch of the arcane code surrounding the fireball just shatter into the air as the fireball dissipates before it's able to explode. And the mage kind of like looks
Yeah.
over at you and is like, "It's on." I'm surprised you didn't do that in the first fireball, but I'm okay with that. I still got my first fireball off. All right, it's time for some thugs. Let's see what they're gonna get up to today. Same thing they do every day: beat up the party.
Pinky. Oh, Pinky.
Wait, would
Thanks,
the wolves
guys.
have their initiative before the thugs?
Yeah, the
They
wolves
got
have
12
12
initiative.
initiative.
That's right, the wolves. I totally forgot to add the wolves. We will
That's
add
okay.
their turn
worries.
real quick. I thought they go on Larb's turn.
They have
No,
their
they
own
roll their own
initiative.
initiative and they go as a group.
Okay,
They roll 12.
12. Cool. We will add them to initiative and put them up at the top. So
Yeehaw.
the wolves have
The
initiative.
wolves! The wolves have initiative! They are going
go,
to make some bitey attacks here. The wolf on the left will attack the thug underneath him. Because of pack tactics, they also get advantage on this.
Ooh, also have pack tactics.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Was a 23 hit.
23 definitely hits.
Okay, I need him to make a strength saving throw. The DC is 13, or he is knocked prone.
13 DC. And I'm double checking. You're targeting one of the thugs, yes?
Yes, the one under my leftmost wolf, the one with the
This
bottle
guy.
on. Oh, he gets advantage
This
anyway
guy.
because of fairy fire, but
Yeah.
you don't get double advantage. But yes, that guy.
Yeah, no double advantage.
Double advantage.
this-
4 rolls.
This one
Octuple
first, right?
advantage.
Cool.
Yes, sir. Yes.
All right. Well, like you hit. I think we got that much, right? You hit.
Yeah. let me
You
my
roll your
damage.
advantage. Make sure that you don't get a crit, of course, and then
I only got a 23.
only
Um,
23.
2d6.
Strength saving
3,
throw.
so- And then 10 piercing damage for the first wolf.
Dang.
Okay, and you said DC was 15?
13. 13. strength
13.
DC.
Okay, so he's still standing.
Okay. And they'll just bite the ankles, and then the other wolf will attack the thug to the left of them. 2D. We'll just do 2d20s. That is 19.
19 hits.
Okay. I'll need another strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw. This time the guy fails.
Okay,
Hey.
so that one's knocked prone, and they will take 5 piercing damage.
All right. Larb's wolves immediately get to work, snarling, biting away, knocking this guy to the ground. How much damage again?
The first one or the second one? The second one was 5.
Second one. Second one was 5. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
First one was 13, right?
The first one was 10.
Oh, in that case, I will adjust that real quick. Cool. Cool.
Woo!
All right. Now the thugs are going to respond to all of this. All right. They're not particularly classy fellows, are they?
Doesn't seem like it. They're just doing their job.
I don't know. The sunglasses
So
are pretty
first
sick.
of all, this fellow over here is going to abuse pack tactics to get advantage, attacking your wolf.
No.
That's going to be a hit. Remind me what your armor class is, but I'm pretty sure it's a hit.
Their armor class for the wolves is 14.
14. Cool. So it's going to be hit. The wolves are going to take 7 points of damage from the first attack.
Okay.
Then advantage on this next roll is also going to be a hit
Nice.
for 8 points of bludgeoning damage. So these wolves, have proven themselves to be a threat. And they're like, we need to cull the herd. So he takes his club and just smacks your wolf across the face.
That hurts. They're still up though.
How much health do these things have?
37.
Whew.
Actually, a lot.
Nice.
Are you sure you can summon these?
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
these are dire. You can summon dire wolves. Okay.
They're only
This is
only
cool.
CR1, baby.
Only CR1. Oh boy. Here we go. Cool.
A lot of HP.
The thug next to him is also going to try and do the same thing. That's a hit on the first one
Isn't he
Okay.
for
prone?
4 points of damage. Oh, that's
not the
no,
one
not that
attacking.
one. The other one's prone.
Yeah, the other one on the bottom now is attacking.
Yeah. And
What was
another
the damage
hit.
for the first one?
4 points. 4 points bludgeoning
Okay.
damage.
Thank you.
And then the second one is 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Thank you, miss. Perfect. Still up.
All right. This fellow here is going to use part of his movement to stand up from being prone.
Good boy.
And he is actually going to take a swing at Larbb. Since Marvin
That's
is
fair.
within 5 feet of him, he will have advantage. Oh, that's the wrong dice. That's my D12.
Whoa, easy.
With advantage. That is going to be a hit. So
Okay.
first attack. Larbb, you're going to take 6 points of bludgeoning damage from that first attack.
Okay.
Second attack is going to be a hit for another 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. This thug over here is going to use his action to disengage from Andromeda
Ooh.
and start moving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 next to Dr. Levine. And that will be their turn.
He's running for
Andromeda.
Pan. Right.
Andromeda's running for him.
Well, do you guys think I should go for him or should I go for Marvin?
I think you should go
I
for
kind of want to, but I really want to hit
I-
Marvin. But I do want, yeah. I can kind of
You
run
should
around
go.
the battlefield. I'll go and get him. All right. Let's see. 5.
We probably want to keep
10,
Juniper
15,
up.
20. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna take an attack here.
Swings, and that is going to be a hit.
Awesome.
Ooh.
You're going to take 8 points of damage from him.
Sorry, from who?
What?
Wait. No.
Wait, what?
Sorry. You were talking like you were going to be taking an attack of opportunity for someone. I'm like, oh, I can roll that.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but no.
Sorry.
You're
Instead,
the one
I'm
making the
attacking
attack.
him,
You're
and
attacking.
he takes 8 points of damage.
He takes 8 points of damage.
How's he looking? Is he still up?
He is still up, but he's looking rough.
Okay, I'll take another attack. All right. You know what? Can I make this the bonus action attack for my turn? and save my second strong attack?
Your bonus action attack is if you have a weapon in your offhand.
Actually, with a Polearm Master, I get a bonus action attack with the base of my weapon.
Yeah, with Polearm Master, you do. So, yes, you can use your bonus action attack here.
Okay. Dang. All right. It's not going to hit, probably. Then I'm just going to swing at him again, because I can't let anything happen. Oh no.
So I need to correct you. The 11 was actually a hit.
Yay!
What?
The 11 was a hit. I have my chat minimized to make sure that I have enough space to see all the screen. I didn't catch your die roll, but the 11's a hit.
Okay.
So,
Let's go.
So we won't worry about that 12. The 11 is a hit.
I rolled a 1 on my damage die. He takes 5 more points of damage.
5 more points of damage. Okay, he is in fact still up.
All right. Then I am going to take my third attack on him.
Go for it.
Well, good.
11's
I rolled
a
another
We
hit.
know 11's hits.
All right.
11's a hit.
All right. 8 more damage to him. How's
8
he
more
doing?
damage. So Andy, seeing this guy charging up after Dr. Levine, getting close to Pan, charges up after him, pulls out Aitumiros, their double-sided glaive, and just carves into this guy who just drops to the ground, unconscious.
Awesome. Thank God. Now, exhausted, I'm going to stand on my hands and knees for a second, go, and then I'm going to run back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, next to Marvin. And that is the end of my turn.
Cool.
You guys see just silver swirls come up and back down the side of the battlefield here.
Want to see me run to Pan and back? Want to see me do it again?
Do it again.
All right. Larbb, you are a mighty polar bear towering over your enemies right now.
Big.
Tristan is on your back.
Well, I telepathically communicate to Tristan, said, "Hold on."
I grasp
Larbb
the
will-
scruff of his fur on his neck.
Larbb will just roar in ferocity, and using their bonus action, they will expend 1 third-level spell slot to heal themselves. So I get to roll 1d8 per level, so 3d8 to heal a little bit.
Nice.
Okay.
Ooh.
Not too bad.
That's
good.
really
Not too
good.
shabby. We'll go back up now to 39. And then he will make an attack on the thug underneath him next to my wolf. So get advantage.
This one.
Yes. Wait, can you ping again? My sincerest apologies.
Yeah, this
Yes,
one,
that
right?
one. Mm-hmm. So with advantage, that's going to be a 16 to hit.
16's a hit. Roll for it.
Because it's a multi-attack and I use the bonus action, do I still get both attacks or just one?
It's a multi-attack, so
mixed.
you get both attacks.
Okay, I have to roll to hit for
Nice.
both, right? So the first one will be
Yes.
a bite. First one will be a bite for 8 piercing damage.
8 piercing.
Second one will be a claw attack with a nat 20.
Hey!
Let's go!
Yeah!
Let's go.
And that will do
All
double
right.
the dice, so 4d6. Oh, cool. With my 46, and then I add 5, so that'll be 13 slashing damage.
Hey, not too
A
bad.
little,
Not too
a
shabby.
little unfortunate on that die roll there, but like, yeah, not too shabby at all. So this terrifying polar bear like starts snacking into these guys. Is like, polar bear! Why is it out here? It's the middle of the woods. It's a park. It's a family park.
And
Anything-
Larbb is gonna stay there.
Cool. In that case, next up is Marvin Biz. He is single targetly focused on you. He's like, you can't stay a bear forever, and he'll take a swing
That's true.
with his butterfly net at you.
Marvin.
I actually can't be a bear forever.
You actually can.
Not yet.
Can't. True. Not yet.
Not yet. Someday maybe, but not
Someday.
at this level. With bonuses, that is going to be a hit.
Hit me.
You're going to take...
Larbb looks to the North Star forlornly.
I love you guys. You're fantastic. You're gonna take, let's see, total damage.
Say I love you guys
is-
before you do like massacre damage to me right now.
You're gonna take 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, I love you too.
The hand
love
slaps
you
and it gives a
too.
flower.
Second attack is also going to be a hit. You're going to take...
Mhm.
He's rolling a lot of ones on his damage roll, so you're lucky. You're going to take another 12 points of damage from his second attack.
Oof.
So
Yeah.
Good thing you did that healing.
Chunky. Yeah, good thing.
smacking into you with his butterfly like, get down from there now!
Marvin just hears in his head, please stop, please.
No! You don't have any goodwill with me, Larbb. Tristan, you are on top of a rampaging polar bear as Marvin tries to slam into it from below.
So, sensing that their caster is probably the largest threat at the moment, I'm going to look at him and cast, channel divinity, and for the first time in this campaign, use eyes. Marked for death. I'll send that to
Eyes of the Mist.
Ooh.
path to the grave. Sorry. So starting at the second level, you can use your channel divinity. Blah 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 blah. Mark a target's life force for termination. As an action, you choose one creature you can see within 30 feet of you, cursing it to the end of your next turn. The next time you or an ally of yours hits the cursed creature with an attack, the creature has vulnerability to all the attack's damage, so they take double damage on the next attack that
All
they take.
right. You
And
you channel your father's deadly energy. And the mage, who's been pretty laid back, feeling pretty good about himself, considering that this fight is basically happening way over there, and he's just sitting over here throwing fireballs, suddenly feels this creeping, chilling feeling down his spine, like the Reaper himself is standing behind him.
I will also cast Spiritual Weapon as a bonus action, because Channel Divinity is not a spell, it is a feature, and I will summon
Nice.
my Spectral Blade here, and I'll use it to attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Show us where you're dropping it again.
On top of the log.
On the log.
There's the scythe. It is such a good scythe. I'm a great drawer.
It's so good.
Scythe.
Yeah, the scythe comes up from the ground, from the log, and I'm gonna have
That's
it.
Andy cheering, by the way.
like a wrestling match. Give him the scythe. So will 14 hit him?
Well, you have to roll
A
with
14
advantage
won't-
because it's fairy fired.
Oh yeah, advantage.
Oh yeah.
That's right. He's
You're
fairy
right.
fired.
Ooh, yeah,
So
yeah,
roll
yeah.
with advantage.
I'll just I'll roll again. No, that's not what I wanted. I have to click the spell again in my spell
Force
list,
damage.
not click the.
That'll be
the
how much
letters.
damage it does if it hits.
Yeah.
I mean,
Let's think
yeah,
about it.
okay, sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah!
Ooh, let's go.
21 hits.
Yep, so that'll do 12 force damage to him.
All right.
Scythe.
Scythe.
You reap what you sow. Light a fire in your heart, my dear Marvin.
Wait, are you punning at me? Aren't you like the flower guy or something?
I'm.
Whatever.
trying
I don't
to
have time for you. I need
reach
to fight
outside my
that bear
comfort
you're
zone.
riding.
This bear I'm riding is my friend, and you're not going to do anything to him as long as I'm here.
He's
I've
hurt.
been doing a lot of things to him. I've been like hitting him very hard with a big and heavy butterfly net.
That's
And eventually,
very
when
true.
he's not a bear anymore, I'm going to capture him, and then he won't be a problem.
Yeah, good luck with
Point
that.
taken.
All right, Lucian, I believe it's your turn.
I'm very excited. Okay, so Lucian's gonna go in to melee range to Marvin. He's gonna power up his Guardian Gauntlet. It's just like a hydraulic lift on his fist. And he's just gonna and like swing at
Oh no.
and swing at Marvin. And
Let's
he
go.
actually gets a +7 to the hit because he gets to use intelligence for the attack bonus, which is really
Hey.
Okay.
cool.
What the
Okay.
So
actual heck?
15. Does a 15 hit?
A 15 does not hit. So it's this
Oh,
terrifying
Jesus.
moment where
Okay.
Lucian has this like, high-tech armored fist flinging it through the air, and it like impacts against his chest, and there's like steam rising up, and he just doesn't even flinch as he looks down on you and is like, little boys should be in school right now.
Absolutely
Hell
not. And then Lucian is going to use his bonus action to disengage and just go 1 and a 2. And I'm safe.
Amazing. Amazing.
That's
Sure.
how rogues play, ladies and gentlemen.
And yeah,
All
that'll
right.
be it.
That'll be your turn. Dr. Levine, you're hanging out in the back there by Pan. What you got on your mind?
So, with a solid glance to Tristan and back, thinking of graves and flowers, there is an implicit instruction of death. So she's going to go ahead and, wisely knowing that this, not being entirely sure this guy's spelled things, is going to go ahead and cast. Sorry, I'm trying to find
Remember
it. In my
that you have to
spell
hit
list.
him with an attack in order to do double
Yes.
damage. You can't have him make
Oh
a
yeah,
save.
no. Yep. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to go cast Scorching Ray Scorching Ray, which is
Oh, you only get it on one attack. It only doubles up on one attack.
oh, it only
Yeah.
doubles on one attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
only
Correct.
one.
Yeah, it's the first attack.
Okay, so what you're saying is something with saving throws wouldn't do something with it.
Wait, are you
Correct.
sure about that?
Correct.
Yes.
Wait,
sure
are
it's an
we
attack.
sure about?
Because
Yeah.
each scorching
next
ray is a
time-
different attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I'm talking
Yes.
about like the fact that like it can't be a saving throw.
It
Yeah,
says
no,
the
it's
next time
it's
you or
specifically
an
for an
ally of
attack.
yours hits the cursed creature with an
Oh,
attack.
okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
so for example, fireball would count as an attack.
No, it wouldn't because it's an
No.
area of effect spell.
Are
Mhm.
you sure
Yeah,
about that?
it's an area
I
of
feel like
effect
we need to look
spell.
at
Yes.
this ruling after this session.
Okay,
I-
but
I think we'll talk about
Yeah.
that later. But for now, we're ruling it that it needs to be an attack, and it applies to the first attack.
Okay, sounds good. So she's going to go ahead and oh, hold on. Range spell attack, sorry.
because I can hit him. Like I can get over there and hit him next turn.
Let's see
Pretty
here.
Just crit
So-
forehead.
And that is, and so the first one would be, in that case, let's roll a d20.
Are you attacking him
D20.
with this? You're going to use it?
Yes, I am attacking him with this.
I can do a lot of damage. Okay, all right. You're good.
Yeah.
Go ahead and do your character's thing. Yeah.
That did not work. So I'm going to assume a solid 6 plus whatever my spell attack damage is. My spell attack range is does not hit. So a 12 probably doesn't hit.
12 is a hit. Roll damage.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
The
this
thugs have
really is
11
it.
AC. And this guy's got less.
He's a wizard.
He is a wizard.
And that's going to be a 13.
Wait, why does he get 46? Is that one Rae? That's crazy.
Oh,
It's because
It's the double damage from
Because it's
vulnerability.
double.
because of
Yeah.
Yeah, doubled.
Got you.
yeah. And then I will roll for 2 more against him.
That was the first Rae.
Yeah, that's the first Rae. Let's see here. That's a
Second
solid 8.
one.
That's not going to hit.
8 does not hit.
20 plus 6. And another 12.
12 hits.
Okay, roll 2d6. That is a solid 10 damage.
10 points of
23
damage.
total.
Okay.
Yep.
23 total. Dear Lord. Okay. Yeah, this guy's looking pretty messed up. So from the back of the battlefield, Dr. Levine waves her hands in the air as arcane glyphs appear. This barrage of scorching rays fire over the battlefield and arc into this mage who sort of puts up his staff as a defensive maneuver, but the attacks just explode all over him. Thankfully for him, he is still standing. Does the mark of death vanish now that it's been procced?
Yeah, it's just the first attack.
Okay, cool. So I will do that. The mark of death will go away. Goodbye, mark of death. But dear Lord, he took a lot of damage from that. Evocation
Are they
wizards,
on
everybody.
fire? They're possibly on fire.
He's not on fire.
It could have been worse for you, bud.
So
All right.
much worse.
Yes, we'll see about that. The wizard waves his own hand as an array of magical missiles start pouring out. Targeting Dr. Levine first. It's a great spell. I love this spell.
Oh, yeah.
So these automatically hit unless you're going to do something to block them.
I'll probably counterspell it.
All right.
If
I
using
need
magic missile, if you have shield, it'll just cancel it.
Oh, yeah, that is true. Yeah, sorry, I totally forgot about that. Yeah, I'm going to cast shield.
All right. You cast shield. The first magic missile strikes against your shield and does nothing. And the remaining, how many? Let's see.
I think he's got 3 more. It's 4.
The remaining 5. The remaining
shoot,
5
six.
darts.
Okay.
Because he's
Ah,
casting the
alright.
spell.
Yep, casted that.
Okay.
Are going to target other folks on the field. So Andromeda, you're going to take 3 points of force damage. Larbb, you're going to take 2 points of force damage. Tristan, you're going to take 2 points of force damage. Lucian, you're going to take 4 points of force damage. And Andromeda, again, you're going to take 4 points of force damage.
I don't like those.
Yeah.
It's like there's a huge melee caught between this wizard duel, and everybody in between are the ones who suffer. All right, Larbb's wolves.
It's the wolves. They're gonna do the same
It's
old,
the
same
wolves.
old. We rocking that 220s. Leftmost wolf will be attacking the bottom left thug. We still have fairy fire, right? That wasn't enough damage to force a constitution.
I gotta do
concentration.
concentration just because any, but I'm gonna I'm gonna smack my armor and just auto succeed because I'm wearing the armor of mind sharpening, so I auto succeed the concentration roll.
I believe that once you use your advantage from the fairy fire, it goes away. But correct me if I'm wrong, Lucian.
It lasts for a minute.
Oh, dang.
Yes.
Dang. Okay.
It's pretty darn good.
Yeah, they have pack tactics anyway, so. 2, 5. Does a 10 hit? It's not, does it? They have 11 AC.
No, a 10 does not hit.
Okay. So I'll do it for Wolf 1. Wolf 2 will attack Marvin with advantage. A nat 20 plus 25, baby! Woo! I will need Marvin.
That's going to be a hit.
I need Marvin to make a strength saving throw. The DC
will
is 13.
Make a strength. 13. He has a good shot at doing this.
Yeah, that's fair.
Not if he rolls a 3, though.
He's marked on the ground, and he will also take 17 points of piercing. Or sorry, no, 15 points of piercing damage.
Yes. Okay, so he takes 12. He takes 12.
What?
He falls prone, and then he takes another.
No, he takes 15 total piercing damage and is knocked prone.
15 total.
Yeah, because it's plus 3. I just don't know how to add the 3.
Cool. Yeah, holy cow. So Marvin is like whacking away at you, and you just kind of turn around and wallop him backwards. He falls, feet over end and collapses to the ground. He is still conscious, but he is now prone on the ground.
Good doggies.
Good
dog. Oh, thank you. Such a good boy.
Yeah, little scritches behind the ears, and that'll do it for the wolf's turn.
All right. Now some thugs. Some thugs are going to do things. These two guys, they're still trying to get rid of this wolf. This wolf is a problem. So they have advantage.
Have they themselves considered that they are the problem?
Be a hit. They have, in fact, considered that. 8 bludgeoning damage from the first attack.
Okay.
Still up?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Whew.
The second attack is a nat 20.
Dogs.
Oh, well.
Oh, no.
This can only go so well.
Well, you're only taking 6 points of bludgeoning damage from what should have been a very devastating critical hit.
It is enough to take out It is enough to take out the first wolf if they have separate health, or both wolves if they're joined health. I don't know how you want to.
I believe they have separate health.
Okay, so the first wolf is gone then.
Cool. This guy no longer has a wolf to wail on, so he's going to actually step up to this bear and take a couple of advantage swings at you.
Yeah, hit me.
There's another nat 20.
Well, that's
I am going to use one of my class features. I'm going to use one of my class features to cancel out that nat 20. Sentinel at the
Oh.
Nice.
Ooh, let's go.
So now it's just a regular hit, right?
Mm-hmm. Correct.
What an incredible... From the back of the bear.
From the back of the bear.
You hear Tristan's voice like in the fur of the bear. It's like, actually, that's not correct.
You're still going to take it, so it's a good thing that he did cancel out that crit. You're still going to take 8 points of bludgeoning damage from the first attack. Second attack is also going to hit for only 3 points of bludgeoning damage. So like these guys, you just like start whacking on you with these maces. And the third thug is going to take 2 swings at you as well. So the first swing.
That's rude as
He has advantage. That is going to be a hit.
No.
You're going to take 5 points of damage from the first attack.
So you see this attack thud into the meat of Larb's polar bear form. And as it does so, Larbb roars in pain and shrinks back to his dwarven self.
Am I on your shoulders?
Yes, you are riding my shoulders.
Yeah, you are no longer in wild shape.
Yeah. You may proceed with your second and possibly deadly attack.
Possibly deadly. We don't know how tough Larbb is. This is going to be with advantage. I can already confirm it's going to be a hit. Yes, it will.
What did you? My armor class is different.
Yes, and I have a little sheet here with everybody's armor class and spell cards on it. That's how I'm speeding through all this. So I know that your armor class is 13.
It sure is.
That's why I know if I get a 14 on the dice, it's a hit.
Have you heard about my extra armor? My plot armor?
My plot armor?
You don't have plot armor. You do, however, have an extra 8 points of damage that you're going to take directly to the head.
Well,
Larbb,
is
no.
unconscious.
Marvin looks delighted. Yes, finally! The lot of you have whatever you want. I just want the homeless man. All right. And that's all of their turns. Andromeda, you're up.
Andy stands over this man, Marvin, who just
screaming from
knocked down one of his only friends and just like slashed him to pieces. And Andy's pissed, and they are going to first Hexblade Curse and then take some attacks on him.
Let's go.
Go for it.
Go.
I will apply.
Oh, it's with
Hexblade's
advantage,
curse.
right?
Yep.
Yep, because Fairy Fire is still in effect.
So, yep, that first one is going to be a hit. That's going to be 8 points of damage for that first attack. And then here's my second attack with advantage. And does a 17 hit?
A 17 hits.
Amazing. I am going to use one of my new abilities. Let me put this in the chat. I'm going to Eldritch Smite, and I'm going to spend a spell slot to deal some extra damage here. So,
Oh my gosh.
base damage is 14. And then I'm going to add 4d6 on top of this.
4d6.
No,
D8.
48.
66.
My bad. Yeah, it's d8.
60.
Yeah!
48.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Oh, jeez.
All right.
Okay.
So he takes
What's that total damage for me?
32 points of damage from that attack.
Jeez.
I need to I need it specified right here and now. Is this lethal damage?
Andy looks over at Tristan. His eyes, or their eyes, glance over. and the blade just barely cuts to the side and hits him in the shoulder and the arm instead of directly in the chest.
All right. I think it's obvious at this point that, yes, Marvin Biz collapses, the last of his energy spent, unconscious on the ground. I still had a second window I was going to use. I didn't even get to use the coolest thing about him. Oh well. I'll have to bring in more terrifying fighters later. Anything else with your turn, Andromeda?
You just see this like huge curl of like silver sparks fly up in this like beautiful like wing shape over the top, and then Andy's mark sort of glows, and they stride over his body over here to this guy, and that's my turn.
My wolf's also gone because I'm unconscious, by the way.
Oh, that's right. Concentration ends automatically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Cool. Speaking of Larbb, I want you to make me your first death save.
No.
Ooh. Do I just click the button? Is it that easy?
Yeah, you want
Also,
to beat a 10.
Clayton, don't you heal because your target went down with Hexblade's Curse?
You're right. I do heal some HP. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's a number.
That's a pass. That's a pass. You
We'll
have
mark
one
that
pass.
as
You need
numero
3
uno.
to stabilize.
Yeah. Cool. That's gonna be my turn.
Cool. Marvin Biz is unconscious. Tristan, you are standing over
You know what?
the
I
unconscious body
forgot
of your friend.
one thing. I forgot one
Yeah?
thing to do at the end of my turn. I'd like to make him my accursed specter. Once per long rest, you can curse the soul of a person you slay, temporarily binding it in your service.
You did not kill him.
That's a good point.
This is one of the reasons
right.
I was specifying it, because of the specter.
You're right. Absolutely. You're right.
Interesting.
But that is a really
Cool.
cool ability, and I wouldn't be
That is
surprised
really
if you
wanted to
see it
control.
again later.
I just wanted to like throw him into the trees and stuff.
As cool as that would be. Tristan, it is your turn.
I am going to look at Larbb below me and look over at Andromeda and kind of like give him a nod, motioning towards like Marvin, and I'm going to touch my holy symbol and cast Spirit Guardians. Centered around myself. So what everyone sees is that these like ghostly spirits of the dead appear in a 15-foot radius around me. And then as a bonus
Weird.
action... Oh, there you go. Beautiful. And as a bonus action, I am going to just bring Larbb right up with a level 3 upcast of Healing Word.
Can't cast 2 spells on the same turn.
Okay, I'm going
How many
to...
times are we gonna go over this, huh?
Yeah. I'm used to being a sorcerer in my other game. I'm sorry about that.
Quicken spell. I get it.
Yeah. What can I do that's useful?
Just,
I
like,
can't
rub my back
make an
while I'm
ability check to like
unconscious.
bring him back, can I? No.
You could stabilize him with a medicine check.
Yeah. I think that's
Yeah.
what I
That wouldn't
probably...
bring him up, but that would keep him from bleeding out.
No, I think he
Did you already use your action though?
Yeah.
My action, yeah. I'm going to just
Yeah.
toll the dead on the caster.
And that is a cantrip. He'll make a
Yes.
wisdom saving throw. And with his stats, he's beating a 50. He's trying to beat a 15. So that's He fails.
So we'll take 8 points of damage.
He'll take 8 points of damage. Cool.
That's with the bonus roll for him being damaged already, right?
Yep.
Cool. Sicko mode.
And all the fun doesn't really start until the end of, the beginning of everyone's turn that's in this circle. That is not my allies, by the way. They're all good.
That is not your
Anyways.
allies.
I am going
That'd be so
to-
bad.
I'm gonna kind of take up like a defensive stance over Larbb, and like look at these guys like surrounding us. And
Cool.
My turn's over.
Lucian, you are now within these spirits. These ghosts have like risen up from the ground and are swirling protectively in the area around Tristan. Their form so powerful that they are somewhat corporeal to your senses. You can actually see them. It's not just Tristan seeing them for once, as they float around you hauntingly.
Huh, I haven't seen this many dead people since we went to hell. That's neat, Tristan. And Lucian
Yeah, it is
is
pretty
gonna say,
neat.
okay. Lucian's gonna say, okay, Tristan, I got Larbb. You hold the front line, and Lucian's gonna run here, and he's gonna pull out 2 paddles from attached to his battery, rub them together, and go clear, Ah! And cast Cure Wounds on Larbb.
Amazing.
And so I'm gonna roll a D8 plus 4, healing with intelligence. Nice, cool.
Nice.
So Larbb should be up.
His hair is just standing on complete end. What did I
Yeah,
miss?
you're alive. It worked.
died?
I thought it might kill you. Well, you didn't die. You were just unconscious.
Oh, thanks.
I'm gonna put the pals away. No problem. And Lucian is then going to disengage as a bonus action and go 1, 2, 3, and that's 30 feet of movement.
I bet I know what you're going for.
And that's my turn.
All right. Dr. Levine.
She is going to go ahead and cast yet another round of Scorching Rays at the caster.
What level are you casting it at?
2.
All right. The
You guys
caster
gonna counterspell it,
sees-
isn't he?
Absolutely, he's going to counterspell. He sees these arcane missiles coming in towards him. He's like, I don't want any of that, and like snaps his fingers, and this like magic barrier appears, and it sucks up all of the attacks into it, and the spell vanishes.
I cross my arms and say, that is unfortunate.
It kind of like gives you
Anyways.
the evil eye, like 2 can play this game.
Yeah, that's where she's going to end her turn.
Cool. Now it's the mage's turn. Cool. What's the first thing he wants to do? You have a 60-foot range on counterspell.
Ooh, I know. He wants to run. Yeah.
He does, in fact. He does, in fact, want to run. He wants to run down here, where he's out of range of Dr. Levine's counter spells. And he's not that far.
And he's
That's
gone.
not
He left the battle.
No, he's still here. Nice try. No, he still has some pretty good spells up his sleeve. Let's see. So, what's the range? Make sure it's okay. Yeah, he can basically place this wherever he wants. It's a 20-foot radius.
Well,
I promise it's not fireball this time. Let's see. Looks like you can only get so much. So yeah, he'll place it. He'll place it. Where does he want it? He'll place it right here. So I need Lucian.
Not on the campfire.
I need Lucian, Andromeda, Tristan, and Larbb to all make. Let's see. What are they? Dexterity saving throws. There we go.
Is this an effect that's also going to hit the bad guys in the area?
Yes, it is. They are also going to be making saving throws. It's a nat 20 from Joey.
Yes.
So Lucian passes.
17 for Andy.
I got a 13.
Lucian passes. Andromeda passes. Tristan fails. And also the thug within the area fails. So I need how many dice?
What are you saying? I was the only one in.
Let's see. It's 4d6 and 2d8. Cool.
Low rolls.
Shatter? You casting Shatter?
I don't know what he is casting. What is this
Shatter's a
man
con
doing?
save.
Yeah.
It can't be then.
7
What could
plus.
this be?
It could be.
And it's an AoE, so it's not like
Is this like
Yeah.
freezing?
Okay.
Orb in the barrels or something.
All right, so he waves his hands and begins swirling area of effect. Like the wind picks up, and the area starts freezing. Those of you who failed are going to take 13 points of cold damage. Those of you who passed are going to take half as much. We're going to round that down to 6.
Oh, goody.
Ouch.
I am so thankful for those extra hit points.
ouchie. Yeah, big ouchie.
He like gives the evil eye over at Juniper again, like, you can't stop me. You can't stop this. I'm a threat. I'm always going to be a threat.
What does his wand look
next
like?
up.
Like, is he casting like a cool staff or a wand, or like what's his focus?
Yeah, he's using a staff.
Okay.
I'm about to hit him over the head with it.
Right.
Okay, so next up are the thugs. Remind me, first of all, is Spirit Guardian still active?
Yes, it's
Because
active.
I need concentration from you and from Lucian.
I'm gonna auto succeed with my armor of mind sharpening.
Good call.
Hey.
Oh my goodness.
And that's a 21. You're definitely still holding the Spirit Guardians. So remind me, the damage from Spirit Guardians happens at the end of their turns, right?
I believe it's the beginning if they start their turn in the zone.
Yeah, I think it's
Beginning.
put the description
Okay.
up.
Well, go ahead and roll damage for them, I guess.
It'll be
Oh no, they
3D.
make
They make a wisdom save.
a wisdom save. That is not one of their greatest strengths.
Ooh, and it's still
Not
half on a fail.
surprised.
That's good.
Mhm. Also, if they try to move,
It's a
they
great
have half
spell.
movement.
How much damage you do, Tristan?
That's a failed save.
I don't know if it's individual damage for each of them.
It's
You can just roll
38
for all of them,
damage.
probably.
Yeah, you roll for
Yeah.
each, right?
You can do either.
I think it would probably be
3d8
make
is
more sense.
12 radiant damage.
Woo. 2 fail, 1 passes. So 2 of them are going to take 12, and one of them is going to take 6. Oh, dear Lord. This guy. Marvin is unconscious. He was also in the area of the sleet storm. So he automatically fails both of those.
Oh God.
Oh no!
I did not mark
He
Marvin
is-
with the zone.
He
Yikes.
is still alive.
Okay.
But that might be a factor to consider. Okay. So this guy like begins his turn and like these ghosts start swirling around. They like pass through the people, like taking away life force as they phase through their bodies. This guy over here, like he didn't have anything left in the tank. He's out cold. The other two are like barely standing. We gotta shut it off. They raise their clubs and start swinging because they have to make Tristan stop, or this is going to kill them. First attack. This has advantage. With bonuses, that's not a hit. All right.
Yeah.
Second attack. Second attack with advantage is going to be a hit. 5 points of bludgeoning damage. Concentration check.
I need to do a concentration check. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maintain
Each
concentration.
separate hit, they're gonna have to do a con.
Yeah.
Do I get a reaction even though I'm prone? Can I like bite at their ankles?
I failed that one. I for sure failed that concentration.
Yes. But yes, you can take reactions even if you're prone.
It's an attack with disadvantage, right?
I think so.
Yeah, it's disadvantaged. Still an attack though.
I'll wait till the other one lands an attack because he's got fairy.
Wouldn't it be
fire
new-
still?
Oh yeah. Okay.
The one on the left
That
doesn't
makes
have it,
sense.
right? Or no, he moved up. So that guy also.
Yeah, he
has
moved
fairy
up.
fire on.
Yeah.
Oh, then I will take my reaction to sentinel attack with my club that no one's ever seen me use before.
Oh damn.
Hey, where does it come from?
It's been in my pocket the whole time.
It just appears out of nowhere.
Is it just like a tree branch or something? Just a big
great
old tree
collection.
branch?
It's literally a stick, and it did not work. It broke on the dude's ankle.
So you just pull out a stick and like snap. That didn't work.
I'm sorry, Tristan. I tried.
That's okay. I'm sure he's done. He turned off the thing. I think they're done hitting me now.
The first one's done hitting you.
Oh no.
The second
I
one
know.
now gets to start swinging and has advantage.
Do they need just 2 for pack mentality or whatever?
Yeah,
Just
they
two?
need.
They just
two
need to be within
5
5 feet
Yep.
of each other.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good ability.
It's a very good ability. That is going to be a hit for 4 points of damage.
All right.
Second attack
Looks good.
is going to be a
Reliably.
miss. So Tristan, you have these like spiritual guardians storming around you. They immediately identify you as a threat and start like wailing on you. You unfortunately like take a hit to your head. It causes you to lose the concentration on the spirits as they just vanish and fade out from everyone else's sight. And they just keep wailing on you like, oh, thank God, it's finally done.
I'm still here, guys.
We're working on it.
yet.
Andromeda.
Right. So I think that I'm going to. Yeah, I'm gonna take my first attack on the one that just hit Tristan. The one right next to me. Oi, turn around. I would need to see a face when I say it.
17's a hit.
avoiding the nat
Awesome.
one.
He takes 7 points of damage. How's he looking?
He's still up.
All right. Let's go with that offhand attack. Does a 12 hit?
A 12. Barely hits.
Oh shit.
Oh, excuse me. I keep writing it wrong. Slash roll.
All good.
All right. There we go. Hey, finally got it right. And it's a 1. Of course it is. It takes 5 more points of damage.
How would you like to finish him?
Hey.
Oh, amazing. As he turns around, I just take the butt of it, and it's just nighty-night. Amazing. And now that he can't hit me, I am going to go ahead and move. I'm going to run and come after this mage down here. Oi! You don't think you get away from
sorry.
me?
Hold on a second. I thought you were we were applying that damage to the mage. Give me a moment. I gotta rerun some stuff. So that was, what was that? 7 plus 5. That was 12.
All right, guys,
so
do
he
the
gets
math.
that.
12.
Yep.
Okay, 12.
Do the quick math.
And apply it to this guy right here.
Mhm.
Is he still standing?
No. No, of course it's not.
Awesome.
Not with Andy
Amazing.
around.
Jeez. I don't know why you ran all the way over here. You knew that I was going to get to you at some point.
Well, maybe I could eventually just flee the area or something.
I don't have advantage, so I'm going to take the first one, which is a 24 to hit.
24 hits. Dear Lord.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's
so
11 on
close!
the damage.
Please tell me it's enough.
Is it enough to get him?
11?
Because he had 12 when he was down before.
Mm-hmm.
He has 1 hit point left.
Oh!
He has 1 hit point left.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Andy is pissed, but we'll just stand there.
How dare you not fall over?
Why aren't you
I
dead?
hit you really hard. Like, I hit you hard enough. I think you should be down. Like, just give up already. Just go down.
Nope. I'm not. I'm not. I have to get back to the boss.
You guys are being so difficult today.
Larbb. There's still one more guy conscious there. There's the mage trying to get away.
Yeah. Poor guy. Larbb's gonna use half his movement to get up. Oh, that really hurt. I didn't like that a lot. Just like kind of rubbing whatever dirt, grime, sweat, fatigue off his brow. He'll rub his hands together.
All right.
And just
I need you to move from wherever you are currently, because you can't stand up in the same space as Tristan, unless you're like trying to carry him again.
Kinda. Maybe I should change the order in which I do this. Can I cast spells while prone?
Yeah, nothing stops you from casting while prone.
Cool. On the ground, moaning and groaning, I will summon, concentrating all my druidic energy. You see wind and leaves swirl around Larbb's hands and what looks to be stink trails as he summons a healing spirit on the log.
What does this healing spirit look like?
It's my trusty friend, the blue jay, just kind of hovering there.
Tweet, tweet.
All right. I obviously do not have a symbol for that, so I'm just gonna like
Get a
We're
wolf.
just gonna
It's
have
okay.
a little bird symbol.
Oh,
There we
that's
go.
awesome.
Yeah,
There's a
that's
little
so
That's
good.
exactly what I wanted. It's just how I wanted
He's so
it.
spectral.
I like it.
So spectral. And then as a bonus action on all fours, Larbb will again become a polar bear.
All right.
Oh!
Give me a moment. I gotta move Tristan here so I can get you up
Oh,
there.
no, Tristan's on my back still. It's okay.
Your little, yeah,
Wait,
your little
what?
blue jay friend gets shoved down here. Tristan, you are up on Larbb's back again as he once more transforms into a polar bear.
I'm a little low
Actually,
on
This
HP
this
right now.
dog
so I'm just
here,
like,
like,
I'll
Oh.
this
protect
dog here,
you.
like, looks
Oh.
up and he's like, "Really? We just got done with this."
And that is
I think
40 HP.
I thought I did. Maybe I don't.
Thing of spirit, I think it stays in your same square. So I like to imagine just Larbb like gets huge, and this bird is just like
I'm trying
getting
to catch up
squished
on
to
my
the edge of this.
Let's see. I've never used this spell before. Let's see. Boom. Cool.
Is
You
it a movement
guys,
spell?
it is.
You did already cast Healing Spirit.
Yes.
Oh no, that's
So,
it. That's
no more
healing spirit.
spells.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I've never used healing spirit before, so I didn't know how it worked. But we're good.
Gotcha.
You guys all hear in your head, hey, if you need some like healing, come to my bird. It's really good at healing and stuff. And that's it.
Thanks, Larb.
Larbb will just stand as a bear. That's Larb's
Cool.
turn.
Tristan, you are once again riding a polar bear.
I'm gonna try to like reach down and touch this guy next to us, the bad guy, and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, I'm not looking so hot. I need some of your energy," and I'm gonna cast a vampiric touch on him.
Okay.
You have advantage. You have advantage because he's very.
You have advantage because he's fairy fired.
Let's go. Suck the life out of him.
That's a hit. That's a hit.
So he takes 7 damage, and I'll heal half of that. I guess upgraded it's 4. I don't know if it's 3 or 4.
Yeah. This is you're drawing his
That's not
life
as big
force
as I
out.
wanted.
Are you
You're
making
also
sure you
fucking
hold
us
back
up.
enough to avoid being lethal? Because this is a
Yeah.
life-stealing necrotic spell.
You know what? Let me look at my spell list real quick. I've used that. Yeah, I will. I don't think I think about that when I use it. I think I'm just like going all out. I'm just like taking all of the energy he has. So if he happens to be within a brink of death, I think it would probably kill him.
All right. So Tristan reaches down from the back of this giant polar bear that has suddenly spawned itself in the middle of Pan Park. Reaches out and clamps onto a guy's face with his hands. The guy starts glowing with black energy as it pours out of his body and into Tristan's rapidly, like brightly glowing mark. You see his body shrivel up and collapse to the ground.
And I gain 4
He's
HP.
gone. And you gain 4 hit points. You gain 4 hit points. Good job.
And then I guess now that I have movement, I'm gonna hop off of Larb. Does that take extra movement to do?
Dismounting
say-
amount takes. Oh.
No.
Go ahead, what were you
Dismounting amount takes.
Dismounting amount takes half your movement.
Okay. So I have 15. I think that still puts me in range. Yeah. I'm gonna move 15. And then I'm gonna have my scythe swing over and hit the dude. Hit him.
Hey, let's go.
Oh,
All right.
hit. I think it's actually.
Scythe.
Let's see.
Nice.
There, I'll put it to chat again so I can click it.
Does it do 1 damage? Does it hit with 1 damage?
Why did it
It
send the
has to-
description? I don't want the description. Oh, and then Cortana opened on my laptop. Wow, so useful, Cortana.
Oh.
Thank you.
I
Thank you,
don't think
Cortana.
spiritual weapon reaches.
Oh my gosh. He really off 3 of us.
Oh, I thought it was 20 feet from me.
No, you're
Yeah, I don't
right.
think it
That's a good
reaches.
point. So it doesn't.
Yeah. No, and I can't
No
use
size.
a silly bonus action on my turn either. So I think that's all I got. I
You see,
what happens
Andy's
is I
chanting,
try to do it. I
Scythe.
try to move it and
Scythe.
it like moves.
Scythe.
It moves from
Scythe.
where it was.
Oh.
It
Scythe.
moves
is
from here
these-
to like as far as it can go, and it like
Scythe?
stops.
I am
like
trying
to think
so
that.
hard to pick up this scythe right now. Give me a moment. I gotta move these folks to the side to see if I can still grab it. There we go. Okay. Maybe I can pick it up. I'm trying real hard here, and it's being a pain.
Tristan, you also
Okay,
heal
there
1
we
hit
go.
point because of my spirit.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome, dude.
I think that's as close as it can get.
Yeah. I like do the. I like look at him and shake my head, and now he turns over.
All right, Lucian, you're up.
Okay. Lucian's gonna go move over 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And he's gonna ready his fist and just try to clock the wizard out.
Hell
Whoops,
yeah.
I hit the
Let's
fudge.
do it.
Hey, there we go.
That's
Okay.
that's it. How do you want to
Hey.
finish this? Because there's he's got 1 hit point left.
I think Lucian just says, okay, night-night wizard, no more time for spells, and just, and then just says, I hope this doesn't kill, and it's not lethal, but just,
He has 1 HP though.
He just goes flying 5 feet in the air and lands.
and yeah.
Body like ragdolls, tumbles into the dirt. He's covered in like dirt and pine cones. He's out cold for sure. And
Awesome.
that
And he's
is
just
the end
standing
of
there.
our combat.
With glaive up.
Just
job.
in case, double tap. Thank you.
Juniper is going to, if it's okay, is going to walk over to Marvin just because she's like, this guy shouldn't have this many connections. Does she know anything about this dude?
I will allow a history check.
Let's see here.
Hey.
Nice. Nice.
Oh, 21.
21. Let me pull up my notes here real quick on a certain character. So, you know that he is Marvin. His full name is Bizatherinianten. Bizatherinianten. But nobody remembers that, so everybody calls him Mr. Biz. You know he runs a real estate agency where he basically owns properties all over Pantheon City and rents them out to folks. So everything from like houses, warehouses, stores, he handles it all.
Awesome. Cool.
Yeah, and he's also like
Hey, by the
worst,
way,
too.
is he alive, by the way? Just curious.
Yeah.
He is, in fact, still alive, just barely. If he'd taken one more death save and failed it, he would be very dead right now. But he's alive.
Can I just quickly
Unconscious,
cast
but alive.
Revivify on him? Okay.
Revivify's not necessary. He's alive.
I mean, not
Hey,
revivify.
Lucian.
I said the wrong word.
Lucian, this butterfly net really hurt. Is this magic?
I can check. Speaking of the butterfly net, I pull out the little glass jar with the little piece of the net. Hey, Tristan, you can do stuff with objects and stuff, right? Can you investigate this? It was on the wheelbarrow that was used to carry the 3 dead esports members.
Dead
yeah.
esports
What?
members. What?
Oh yeah.
Hold on.
So last night there were 3 bodies dumped in the park. My dad investigated them. I disguised myself as my dad, investigated the crime scene, found some clues. Kill with a big magic sword in front of them. They were trying to get the Chronos heart piece. And I found this on the crime scene, and it is very reminiscent of Mr. Biz's butterfly net. So if you could check out this little thing, we could see maybe what happened, or with this butterfly net piece.
Check it out. I don't really know what you mean by that, and I'll reach out to touch it. And as I make contact with it, a power I've never used before activates. If you want to describe what happens, Joan, unless you want me to.
You can describe it for everybody. I don't have your sheet pulled up with that information, but go ahead.
Okay, so part of my piety with Thanatos at the piety level 5+, it disappeared. At piety level 5+, I can spend 10 minutes discerning the history of an item within the last 24 hours. It uses location, the people around it. So basically, I get to see the life of this item for the past 24 hours to see where it's been, what's happened to it.
Sure. So briefly, you touch the item, your mark glows, and you, in your mind, at the speed of thought, are sent back in time, whoosh, seeing everything from the point of view of this little bit of string. The butterfly net, you find yourself sitting in an office. Marvin is sitting at a desk, scribbling information there. Remind me, can you hear what's going on?
It does not say. As a ritual, you may spend 10 minutes discerning the history of an item within the last 24 hours, its uses, its location, and the people around it, and anything the item sees or hears. You may also attempt to use this on living creatures, and then it says, etc., but we can get there if we get there.
All right. So he is sitting at his desk doing paperwork. That comprises a lot of the time. You sort of sit there, and then eventually there's a knock on the door. And Marvin gets up from his position, walks over to the door. He opens the door. You see his surprise as a man forces his way in. I need to pull up my notes on what he actually looks like. I have these pictures.
This is interesting.
Yeah. Give me a moment. This is important. If I could I had these. Sometimes it feels weird when you're a dungeon master who did a whole bunch of prep work and then none of that matters because your prep work just magically vanished. And okay, I'll try and go off of what I remember. Let's see. I believe he is a bald man. He is very tall and wears a very dapper black and red suit. Strapped to his waist appears to be some sort of curved sword. You recognize it as some kind of katana. He strides into the place as Marvin closes the door behind him. What do you need me for tonight, sir?
More bodies. I want them disposed of properly. Sir, I'm not... Look, I understand that you want these disposed of properly, and I have a lot of places where I can just dump them, right? But this is getting out of control. Someone's going to, trace this back to me. And why is that my concern? Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I suppose it would be your concern because if I am caught, then suddenly all of those warehouses you're using are gone. All of those little communities I've got set up for you, gone. And then you don't have those because now the police will come in and close down those areas. So, yes, I do have some power in this scenario, and maybe you should listen to the things I have to... And he goes silent as in an instant, a blood-red flash impales the wall behind him. The katana, its blade, again, blood red, barely missing him, just lined up against the inch. That was your warning. Next time I won't miss. He pulls it out of the wall with a ripping noise, slides it back into his sheath. You're going to deal with these bodies,
Why would you do that?
and you'll be prepared to deal with whatever comes next, by any means necessary. He opens the door, claps twice, and a couple of thugs wearing the Circle of Dante clothes walk in, pushing a wheelbarrow with a group of 3 bodies in them that have holes pierced through. You recognize them as the 3 people who were playing for the Athenian Aces, the esports players. He nods, gives a tip of his hat, and he and his 2 thugs leave, leaving Marvin with a trio of bodies in a wheelbarrow. Marvin sits down at his desk, puts his head in his hands, and you see him just weep for a while before he walks over to you, picks you up, because again, you're seeing this through the butterfly nets, straps you to his back. You see him taking back alleyways, sneaking in the dark of the night, out to the park. You hear him mumbling, well, maybe I can at least get this blamed on that hobo. You see him taking it up. He sort of just dumps out the bodies on the edge of the river. There's a clattering noise, and you see him turn down to see something something metallic shining. And you see him shrug, and he takes the wheelbarrow, turns it back, rolls up the hillside with it, tucks it behind some bushes, and starts tucking some leaves over it. While that's happening, part of the butterfly net gets stuck on the wooden handle of the wheelbarrow, which was old and fairly well used. And you see Marvin Biz walk off. It is shortly after, very shortly after, in fact, that you see Lucian Van Dyke, or no, you would see Bruce Van Dyke walk up to you, grab essentially your evidence, you as evidence, and put you inside a plastic baggie. Where you were picked up, and everything that has happened to Lucian would be what you know. And that is the end of what you see.
So, Trish, do you want me to explain this to the party in conciseness, or do you want to just take what you said and assume that I told everyone what I saw?
It's up to you.
So Tristan snaps out of his trance and he says, so Marvin here was in his office and another man burst in. He's tall, wears a dapper black and red suit. Oh, by the way, you might want to write this down, Lucian. On his waist is a katana. Marvin was directed by the man to obtain more bodies. It seemed they have some sort of arrangement where Marvin would dispose of bodies for this individual. Marvin mentioned some warehouses which the man had stock in, and then this man, offended in some way, threatens Marvin and tells him to deal with the bodies. The man brought the bodies to Marvin. Marvin seems to have reservations about this arrangement as he was distraught after his departure. Also, this individual seems to be part of the Circle of Dante, as the thugs with him had their logos visible. Marvin then snuck into the park to hide the bodies with the intentions to frame the murders on Larbb, and then he hid the wheelbarrow the players were left in, where you seem to have found it. Wow. Never knew I could do that. That's pretty useful. Actually kind of creepy, too. Speaking of creepy, I actually need to check on this guy over here. You take stock of that. I'm going to check this guy out that I think I may have injured a little too much. I'm going to check for a pulse.
You don't find a pulse. He's gone.
Hey, guys, real quick, I killed this man. What should I do?
I mean, do you want a high five, or do you want
no,
collateral damage?
I actually don't feel
Bring
great
him
about this. I
back?
don't know. I don't know if it's right to bring him back or not. But I mean, I can try. There's a chance it fails. I've kind of realized that I have this ability to kind of weigh the scales of life or death, and certain people have more favor in that regard. But I can try to bring him back. Let's just see if it works, and if it doesn't, he was meant to die here. What do you guys think?
You can put him in the shrubs over there. He'd be good for the fertilizer if you don't mind.
Let's try to bring him back first.
I'm with Larbb.
Right, give it a try.
Cast Revivify on him. And the rules that we came up with for this, I didn't put them in my spell description, but what we talked about, Joan.
Yes.
So does he have to make the saving throw, or do I?
He makes the saving throw. And I'm going to put it out in the chat for everybody to see. So here's the rules that we came up with. Revivify is such a powerful spell, literally bringing people back from the dead. But in this world, champions are a bit hardier than normal people, so bringing back your party members is yes with a cast of the spell. You just have to expend the spell slot. There's not even any resources because he is casting from his father's power. However, if someone isn't a champion, there's only a 50% chance that it will work. This will be a good demonstration of what happens.
Oh.
That's an 11. So.
Was it 50-50? I don't remember.
Yeah, he that's a success.
So Tristan, you are glowing with more power, more raw power than you've ever felt in your life. You feel it pulsating through your body, through your eye. You place your hands upon this fallen guy, and that power flows into him. You feel like the area around you even shaking as you put this power into his body. And then suddenly he just...
Hey,
What?
Are you okay? I
I
look at him. Hey, what's your name?
I am Francis.
Francis, welcome back. I think I may have killed you. Sorry about that. Would you kindly hold onto this rope, and I hand it out to him and take it out of my pack?
He kind of shell-shocked, holds onto the rope.
And then I spin it around him in a circle and then tie a bow.
While
Is
Tristan
he still all wrinkly?
He looks about 3 years older.
Yeah, he does look a little bit older, but he is, for the most part, he's still alive. He's still relatively healthy and everything. But you definitely like aged him a couple years with that one.
Yeah.
Be careful with that
Fair.
spell.
Yeah.
After hearing Tristan's description, I'm thinking Juniper, as paranoid as she is probably going to go tie Marvin up.
Good call. Good call.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's going to tie Marvin up and say to the party, you know what? I think we're going to interrogate this one.
I agree.
You guys want to do it now? I can bring him back to consciousness.
Nah, we should do it
Okay.
tomorrow. Give him
No,
some
we can
time
take
to
him to my
stew.
garage.
Yeah,
I
we
think
gotta
your
wait.
dad
Wait.
might get a little upset with us.
He won't be home. It's fine.
So
Guys, what about Pan?
Oh, Pan!
So-
Pan.
as you guys are all having this conversation, behind you, over at Pan Shrine, there is a sudden flash of silver light and like ethereal, like postage notes that appear and scatter off into the distance as a new figure appears among you. He looks like a somewhat skinny man, dressed in a postman's uniform, wearing a hat with a couple of wings on it, and you can see he's wearing some winged sandals. I don't have him on our map, unfortunately. He is holding a mail bag, and he walks up to Pan's fallen body and slaps him across the face. You're not
Damn.
dead, you idiot. You're not
Larbb,
dead,
like,
you idiot.
bear rushes over there.
Pan like opens his eyes like, wait, I'm not? No, you idiot. Your domain changed. It happens all the time. You go into like a little hibernation period. It just means that you're trying to encompass, more of your new domain. I'm pretty sure the city is your territory now. I mean, obviously, you have to share some of its domain with other folks, me included. But like, yeah, you're still alive. Oh, this has never happened to me before.
Good work, good work.
You want to get a cool new outfit? Yeah, sure, if you want, knock yourself out. I've got business to do. See you later. Owen, thanks, kid. Andromeda, you feel your prestige go up by 1. Your mighty level.
Let's go.
Nice.
And then another flash of post-it notes. He vanishes.
Pan's
And,
not dead. Hooray!
Andy, who was that?
Yeah, I think that was my goal. I mean, he just kind of
cool.
runs around a lot. Yeah, it's
Does he
it's
slap
good
a
that
lot
we
of
got to
people?
see him. Yeah, I mean, well, you kind of got to, when you're in a hurry, it's the easiest way. Anyways, I mean, we're lucky that we saw him for 30 seconds, but yeah, that's him. He's doing a good job.
He just
Well,
slapped
thank you
Pan. That
all
was
very
awesome.
much. Thank you all very much for your help today. It was a good help. He like slaps Larbb on the back. Larbb, you feel his respect towards you increase. Gain 2 piety.
Oh, shoot.
Nice. Buff.
That is a big buff. Pan kind of looks at you always like, well, looks like you got a lot of dudes in here. Party while I was out.
They kind of
Something like
finish
that.
you off.
It depends on what you define as a party. But I thought it was fun.
And with that, that's where we're going to end for today. Thank you, everyone, for joining us here on Twitch, or if you're watching at home at YouTube, 7 p.m. on twitch.tv/Boise State, or on YouTube at Bronco Tabletop. Twitch.tv/Bronco Tabletop. And you can catch us live 7 p.m. Mountain Time every week until we're done. We're getting close to the end, though, and I'm excited to see where it ends. But until then, we'll see you all next week. Goodbye.
Bye.
Adios.
As well.